Coming up, more heavy rain is possible overnight, and COVID-19 cases are skyrocketing in parts of the country.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYNT Mountain News at 11.
Good evening, I'm Steve Hensley. Flood warnings were issued for parts of southern Kentucky tonight after another round of heavy rain. All of us could see more rain through tomorrow evening, and a flash flood watch was extended today. Chief Meteorologist Paige Noel has the latest as our severe weather alert day continues. Paige.
Yeah, Steve, we saw a lot of flash flood warnings earlier. Now, the good news is all of those have now expired. Only saw some reports out of Pulaski County. Definitely an area we'll keep an eye on, especially heading into tomorrow. But you can see those heavy bands of rain really moved into parts of Pulaski, Wayne, and McCreary County. Those are the areas mostly that got hit with that heavy rain throughout the really evening hours. Now, you still see multiple warnings out west, just a little bit outside of our area, and that's where they're going to stay. I think we're starting to see that band die down significantly, and you can see that we are looking pretty okay. A lot of that green you're seeing, I don't even think that's reaching the ground right now. So starting to dry out heading into tonight. Of course, a few scattered showers and thunderstorms are possible. We do have some aerial flood warnings, though, in effect. These are different than flash flood warnings. This goes until 12:15. This in Pulaski County, just north of Somerset. That does include the community of Science Hill. And then we have another aerial flood warning, just a sliver of McCreary and parts of Wayne County. You can see that's just to the southwest of Whitley City. That goes until about 1 a.m. But yes, that flash flood watch was extended until 8 p.m. tomorrow, so we could still see a few more rounds of heavy rain heading into your Tuesday. We'll break down the timing and impacts of tomorrow's rain coming up in a little bit.
All right, Paige, thank you. The coronavirus has now claimed more than 500,000 lives around the world, more than a quarter of those in the United States. 6 months into the pandemic, experts say the virus appears to be speeding up instead of slowing down. CBS's Chris Martinez reports from Los Angeles.
Surging coronavirus infections are prompting officials across the country to rethink their reopening plans.
We do not wish to see New Jersey experience a similar spike.
New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy said the state was hitting pause on allowing indoor dining in restaurants. Expected to resume Thursday, it's now postponed indefinitely.
We're seeing really pretty substantial increases in cases.
At least 32 states are now dealing with soaring numbers of coronavirus cases and hospitalizations.
The rate of acceleration is extreme. We're seeing a daily dramatic increase, almost a vertical slope.
The hardest hit states include Florida, Texas, Arizona, and California. Each is taking steps to limit public gatherings, ordering bars to shut down, and placing new restrictions on gyms, theaters, and even beaches.
Many people were not necessarily being as responsible as they otherwise, as we would like them to be.
New York had been the epicenter of the U.S. outbreak. Its governor says a coordinated federal response is overdue.
The president can do two things. First, sign an executive order directing everyone to wear a mask.
It's been 6 months since the World Health Organization first received reports of unusual pneumonia cases in Wuhan, China. On Monday, its director general said, quote, "The hard reality is this is not even close to being over." Chris Martinez, CBS News, Los Angeles.
The World Health Organization says the challenge most countries are now facing is how to coexist with the virus until a vaccine is ready and available. Governor Beshear confirmed 117 new cases of coronavirus in Kentucky today. The state's total is now at 15,347. We learned today 2 more people have died from the virus, bringing the total to 560 deaths. But Kentucky is nearing 4,000 recoveries. However, Governor Beshear says that number is likely a lot higher because labs do not report recoveries. In-person unemployment services have already been extended in Boyd County. So many people showed up today without an appointment. The Labor Cabinet said it is allowing those waiting in the walk-in line to come back for Wednesday appointments. The spots for today and tomorrow filled up quickly. Some of the people waiting in line today said they've been waiting as long as 14 weeks to speak to someone and get help. Several weeks ago, Governor Beshear announced pools and water parks could open June 29th. So today was the day, and hundreds did not mind the overcast skies and went to Summer Splash in Pulaski County. WYMT's Emily Bennett talked to kids who said they are stoked it is finally open.
The sounds of summer in full swing at a water park is something General Manager Steven Sims did not think he'd hear echoing through Summer Splash.
We kind of thought we were dead in the water, I guess you would say. We didn't think there would be any way possible for us to get the water park up and running.
But Monday that changed as pools and water parks opened their doors.
Everybody that's came through are just kind of glad to see some sort of normalcy in the area.
Several hundred people came here for opening day, glad to have a fun time with friends.
It's good. I mean, social distancing has been tough, and I've been wanting to be with friends a lot, but it's been hard.
That was pretty disappointing, but I'm very stoked that it's open now, because we wasn't sure if it was going to be open at all, and then it is, so that's great.
The water slides and short lines, a big hit.
If there are no water slides, I probably wouldn't want to come here ever again.
We don't have to wait a long time on the slides. We just get up there and go.
Giving people a way to cool off as many county pools are staying closed until next year.
Since this is open, this will probably all I'll do this summer.
In Somerset, Emily Bennett, WYMT Mountain News.
Staff are constantly wiping down surfaces and cleaning inner tubes. They also have an infrared temperature camera and electronic counters. Right now, they are keeping capacity at 1,050 people. Louisville officers say their lives were put at risk after being ordered to take off their riot gear. It happened last night while clearing Jefferson Square Park. The Kentucky State Fraternal Order of Police says officers were threatened with suspension if they did not put down their helmets and shields. The orders came after people with long guns were found and removed from a nearby rooftop. Well, it won't be long now until we know who will challenge Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell in Kentucky's 2020 Senate race. Amy McGrath has pulled ahead just a bit since we last showed you this at 6 o'clock. She now leads by more than 2,700 votes over Charles Booker, but that's with only 81% of precincts reporting. This still could go either way tomorrow. County clerks have until tomorrow to turn in their vote totals. You can stay updated on the latest election results by visiting our website, WYMT.com, or our WYMT News app. We should have those final results sometime, hopefully tomorrow afternoon. As the 4th of July nears, several fireworks shows are canceled due to COVID-19, resulting in many people going to buy their own fireworks. As more people plan to shoot their own, there are safety tips to remember, including only doing them outside and having a bucket of water or water hose nearby. Hazard Fire Department Assistant Chief Robert Keith says to never relight a dud firework. Instead, wait 20 minutes and then soak it in water.
Your municipalities and county governments hire trained people to shoot theirs, or their own employees are trained to shoot fireworks. So more people who are not trained or don't have the safety training to shoot the fireworks are now using those.
Keith also urges spectators to keep a safe distance from the fireworks in case of a malfunction. The rain earlier did not stop crowds from returning to Kentucky Kingdom in Louisville today. The park and Hurricane Bay are implementing new rules from the moment you walk in. It starts with a temperature check at the gate, and seating on rides is limited. Visitors say they feel safe with the changes.
I trust Kentucky Kingdom. They've always made it clear number one is safety. They've never let me down on safety. They've never let a guest down that I've ever seen. If there ever is a safety problem, always go to guest services, and they immediately take action. And that's what I love about this park.
All employees are required to wear masks, and guests are encouraged to wear them as well. Today, restaurants are able to move to 50% indoor seating capacity. Along with the loosened restrictions, bars are able to resume operations as well. In Martin, Fat Boys is preparing to ramp up their offerings just in time for the holiday weekend. Owner Melinda Kraft is hoping things go well.
It will be great if we can make it to the weekend and they don't shut us down. That's my biggest concern with everything going on right now, is that we're going to see, another closure. And I'm hoping that we make it to the weekend. We get to have a really good 4th of July weekend with our customers.
Kraft says her staff continues to clean thoroughly before and after customers come in. Coming up on Mountain News at 11, we'll take you to a local long-term care facility as visitors are able to meet their loved ones again face to face.
And the heavy rain continues tomorrow, but when does sunshine and drier weather return? I'll have that answer coming up.